Hey guys, David here from Region Health and Wellness. With March being National Nutrition Month, I just want to touch on a couple things. So I'll open with like one of my favorite quotes from Dr. Jason Fung, all diets work, all diets fail. And so what he means by that is fad diets. Maybe you're watching this and you've tried one of these fad diets, maybe the HCG diet or some other caloric deficit diet, ideal protein, something like that. The reason he says they all work and they all fail is they're not sustainable. So, if like me, you've done one of these fad diets to kind of go through the struggle, spend the money, time, everything to kind of see some temporary results and then regress, the likelihood of continuing to do it again and just repeat that process and expecting long-term, kind of healthy nutrition and healthy living is probably kind of low. There are people out there that have success with it, but really it's a lifestyle change, not a temporary, fix. So I'll just kind of touch on some kind of sustainable tips that I like to go over with patients. This is very broad, nutrition. In my decade of practicing medicine, individualizing nutrition for optimal health is probably one of the areas that has become the most difficult, I would say, to navigate because it can be so different with so many different patients. So these are just kind of some basic starting points that I want to touch on. So we'll just kind of dive right in. So one thing pretty much across the board outside of some, other medical condition that you might be suffering from, pretty much aiming to limit carbs and sugar. Like we all kind of know this, we hear it all the time. What type of carbs do I need to limit? Like basically just kind of look at your carb intake and your sugar intake. If it's high, go ahead and try and dial it back some. So my kind of general rule of thumb is like less than 50 grams a day. So that's kind of a daily average over the course of a week is what I aim or have patients aim to, what I aim to personally. So some days go over and then you just kind of make up for it somewhere in the week. The other thing is maintaining adequate water intake. So my general rule of thumb is 100 ounces or half your body weight in pounds converted into ounces of water. So 100 ounces, you're not going to overhydrate. You're not going to electrolyte, deplete yourself or anything like that. So general, basic, just 100 ounces of water daily is what you should be aiming for. That'll help with cravings. That'll help maintain, homeostasis in the body. It'll be good just for everything, with regard to inflammation, brain health, even anxiety, and skin. So that's something that gets overlooked. Just water, just drink water. You got to have it. Drink it every day. Allow time for your gut to rest. So basically what I mean by this is, we don't constantly need to be kind of putting food in our mouth every time, we feel, a hunger. Most of us kind of eat out of boredom usually or habit. We have kind of our times a day that we snack or struggle with or something may trigger us to go grab that snack. But every day we should aim to have about 12 hours of gut rest. So during those 12 hours, I'm fine with patients having green tea or some sort of decaffeinated beverage or water obviously would be in a perfect world for those 12 hours daily. But that's something too that gets kind of overlooked. And then just listen to your body. All of us, can eat different things and, see how we feel after it. Or maybe you hadn't really tied, maybe you're suffering from headaches or recently started suffering from muscle soreness or joint pain or something, and it's kind of new onset, you don't have any injury or any trigger that you can identify. Start kind of dial it in, looking at your foods, and just listen to your body. If you're still, kind of struggling, maybe unable to identify foods you aren't responding well to, then food sensitivity testing is a great tool to kind of put in your kit. Me personally, I just got my results back. And kind of my daily routine was kind of like egg whites, cashews, fresh broccoli, cucumbers even. I got this test back and it's showing all of those foods for me personally are actually causing an inflammatory response. So that just happened within like the last week. So I just made some changes personally. So these food sensitivity testing can be done in the comfort of your home. It can be drop shipped to you. It's just a little finger stick. Usually we'll have the results back within a couple weeks. Then we can set up just a telemed consultation if you're not in the area. If you are in the Austin area, then we'd love to, have you come into our office, sit down, go through a physical exam with you and go over the results. But that's something, we don't really have to delay on. We don't need to wait. So if that's something you're interested in, gathering more information on, you can check out our website, or you can contact our office today, and we can talk about options there and get a kit shipped out to you. So if you have any questions, give us a call. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Have a good day.
She got me.